New this hour, one of the nation's top honors for military families now going to a local student. Ayla Zook of King George has been named Military Child of the Year, selected from more than 1,000 nominees for her leadership and her service.
How awesome. A student now at Dartmouth, she is turning the challenges of military life into purpose and impact. And she joins us now to share her story. And we're so excited to say good morning to you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here.
Absolutely. All right. So can you just tell us, what does this honor mean to you, being named Military Child of the Year?
Absolutely. I am honestly so incredibly humbled to have this opportunity to be named Military Child of the Year. I have kind of applied to this award for the last 3 years, kind of listing my honors and volunteer service. And finally this year, after being able to go through an interview process and submitting several rounds of applications, I received notice just last month that I got awarded it. And honestly, I think that this is just such a great honor because it shows not only to me that through all the hard work, I guess, and changes that I've had to undergo throughout my military life, that has been worth it. But also, it is an opportunity to show other students that they, as military kids, can also rise up and take lead. And despite all the odds, they can make change in their communities too.
Well, certainly, with military families, we know there's often, quite a bit of moving involved. And so, we're curious, you've moved, you've changed schools. How did some of those experiences kind of shape you?
Absolutely. I think growing up, definitely used to find moving to be one of the most difficult things in my life. It usually meant leaving a group of friends that I had built, and even my school environment completely changed. And for a long time, that was very hard for me, and it was hard for me to find connection and community. But throughout the years, after I went through about changes to around nine different schools as a military child, I really realized how change, especially change around the nation and kind of completely uprooting yourself, is such an incredible opportunity to grow as a person. I was able to always find ways to stay connected and grounded no matter where I was, whether that be for me, especially, I loved cooking in every place I went, and I always learned the new local recipes no matter where I was. And a lot of the time, I also visited tons of museums, especially science museums with my father, and that really helped me find consistency and connection no matter where I went.
So looking back at that, is there one lesson or something from that journey to where you are now at Dartmouth that you carry with you today that sort of fortifies you, that you lean on today?
Absolutely. I think the big thing for me is definitely I found that I want to embrace change. I view change as one of the most incredible opportunities for an individual to grow, to be challenged, to change your perspective, and to learn how to connect with other people in new ways. And no matter where I want to go in life, I think I will always want to try to kind of look at things from a different perspective and try to reach out to different communities and travel the world and understand how some of the challenges that our communities face can be experienced in different ways, no matter where we go. I know for me, a big thing was I worked with water policy and I looked at different policies in all the places I lived. In California, there was an issue of having droughts whenever I lived there. And then whenever I lived in Virginia, sometimes there was just water that we had to have extra filtered if it was not safe enough for us to drink. And that led me to working in Virginia on a lot of water policy. But that's just one example, I think, of how recognizing changes across the nation is really impactful into making change myself and then inspiring others.
Well, listen, we're cheering for you. We're proud of you. And most importantly, thank you for taking the time to talk with us today. We appreciate it. All right. That is Ayla Zook
Thank you
of
so much
King
for
George, named Military Child of the Year. Best of luck to you, friend. We'll see you soon down the road.
Thank you.
Oh boy, she was wonderful. I wasn't a military child, but I moved around a lot too. That resonated with me, what she said. You got to have a base, and she is doing well.